Elijah wasn't just another prophet. He embodied the very essence of fervor, an unyielding champion of true worship. His life pulsated with faith, his name echoing like a celestial melody, a constant reminder that Jehovah was his God. Picture the resonance of that name reverberating through the hills and valleys of Israel. Elijah, the vessel of Yahweh. His very existence seemed to echo his divine purpose, to herald the magnificence of the Almighty. But what set Elijah apart? Why was he handpicked for such a profound mission? Stay tuned as we unravel the mysteries. The significance of Elijah's name alone is profound, a fusion of two Hebrew words, El, meaning God, and Yah, a Jewish derivative of Jehovah. Elijah's life was punctuated by extraordinary miracles, each a stroke on the canvas of divine revelation. He prayed, and the heavens closed for 3.5 years, rain ceasing at his behest. He became a symbol of God's dominion over nature, a celestial pause in the rhythm of life. And when he sojourned with the widow of Zarephath, her meager supplies miraculously sustained them. Here, abundance sprang from scarcity, a poignant metaphor for God's boundless grace. Elijah's intercession brought life back to a widow's deceased son, a miracle believed to foreshadow resurrection. These acts underscored God's sovereignty and Elijah's role as his conduit for the miraculous. His mission was clear: to confront idolatry head-on. Standing before King Ahab and Queen Jezebel, who championed the worship of Baal, Elijah epitomized unwavering commitment to monotheism. His fiery persona mirrored his God-given power in a land teeming with false gods. Yet Elijah, despite his resolute demeanor, faced moments of profound vulnerability. Under severe threat from Queen Jezebel, he sought refuge in the desert, grappling with despair, even longing for death. His vulnerability unveiled a universal truth: even the mightiest heroes contend with doubt and fear. But God's response was gentle: sustenance, guidance, and a journey to Mount Horeb, where Elijah learned resilience amidst barrenness. Fast forward to the New Testament, and we find Elijah on the Mount of Transfiguration alongside Moses and Jesus. Their presence underscored the continuity of God's plan across time. Elijah's most iconic moment unfolded on Mount Carmel, a barren stage where prophets of Baal danced and slashed themselves in vain. Amid skepticism, Elijah stood unwavering alone. The events that ensued, recorded in the book of 1 Kings chapter 18, underscored divine intervention. The challenge was straightforward: whichever deity answered with fire would be declared the true God. As prophets of Baal fervently invoked their God, Elijah calmly rebuilt the Lord's altar, drenched it in water, and prayed. And then a blazing inferno consumed the offering, stones and even water. The people, witnessing this, fell to their knees, declaring, "The Lord, He is God." But Elijah's journey didn't culminate on Mount Carmel. After the spectacle, he sought solace on Mount Horeb, where he encountered God not in tempest or fire, but in a gentle whisper, a still small voice. This encounter underscored that God's presence isn't always in the spectacular, but often in the whispers of the soul. Elijah's fiery ascent, his rapture, chronicled in 2 Kings 2, symbolized the culmination of his earthly ministry, instructing his faithful disciple Elisha to stay behind. Elijah embarked on his final journey. At the Jordan River, a chariot of fire appeared, whisking him into heaven, witnessed by Elisha, who received a double portion of his spirit. This event foreshadowed the second coming, emphasizing the unexpected nature of Christ's return. Elijah's sudden departure mirrored the promise of Christ's unanticipated arrival. Furthermore, Elijah's ascent symbolized transformation and resurrection. Just as Elijah transcended mortality, believers anticipate a similar metamorphosis upon Christ's return. In the New Testament, Jesus identifies John the Baptist as the Elijah who is to come, linking their prophetic legacies. Beyond the Bible, Elijah's presence resonates in various ancient texts and traditions. Jewish writings, such as the Talmud and the Book of Sirach, celebrate his prophetic prowess. Jewish tradition anticipates his return before the advent of the Messiah. Additionally, Baha'i writings acknowledge Elijah's role as a harbinger of eschatological events, emphasizing the unity of religious teachings. The significance of Elijah's rapture. While direct accounts of Elijah's rapture are scarce outside the Bible, ancient texts and legends allude to this celestial event. His departure serves as a reminder to remain vigilant for the return of the Lord. But why was Elijah exempt from death? Perhaps his unwavering faith bridged the chasm between mortality and eternity. His mission to pave the way for the Messiah fulfilled. Elijah's legacy transcends religious boundaries, embodying faithfulness, dependence on God, humility, and the pursuit of his presence. In Elijah, we discover a beacon of courage, vulnerability, and unyielding faith. His fiery ascent resonating across epochs, inviting us to seek God's still, small voice amidst life's tumultuous fires.